Morning guys, welcome back to Friday's edition at RMS. Let's see what we've got going on. So first thing we've got to do, I've got a bit of a misfire on the RS Turbo. Never really had a good run. Took it up to the petrol station and back yesterday. No I didn't. Took it up to the petrol station and back before the MOT. That was only half a mile away. It's only ever been started, stopped, never really run. So I think we're going to get the plugs out, give them a quick clean up. And maybe give it a bit of a run down the dual carriageway, see what she goes like. So, right, apart from that, we've got a few jobs in. I'll show you what they go like. Well, pulled the plugs out of her, and they are black as a black thing. But again, you know, that's just ticking over and stuff, so we'll get them cleaned up. We're going to get the get it nice and up to temperature. So, right, let's get them plugs cleaned up. Can give it a run down the dual carriageway, see what it does. Right, what have we got going on? I'm going to be looking at the Peugeot, putting that one back together. Customer's picking it up in the morning. We've got S2000, lovely little thing. Let's show you that. Had this customer phone about 2 weeks ago, left a deposit on it. Phoned back about an hour later. I said, I'd like my deposit back. I managed to book it into the dealer. So, you know, which is fair enough. But I did say, you know, it's a 2002 Honda. What are the dealer going to know about this? They've probably never seen one of the people who work there. You know, do you want to keep your appointment? It was only a couple of days later when the dealer could look at it. Do you want to keep your appointment just in case they say your car's not repairable? Let's send you to the showroom, sir. Let's see what's in there. Surely you'd be better buying a new car than fixing this whole thing. And yeah, sure enough, they've said to him, yeah, the ABS control unit is kaput. It's coming up with a pump fault, which you have to get a diagram up, you have to load test all your wiring. You know, they've charged me an hour's labour, so that is literally a code read. That's all they've done. And yeah, he said I would like to bring it into you. So here we are. Let's find out whether they've done it right or not. Their guess could have been right. We've got this Fiat in that's got lighting fault, sending voltages here, there and everywhere, and losing voltage, sending out to daytime running lights when you put your foot on the brake, etc. So yeah, so we're going to get that stripped out. Non-start transit, it's been booked in for 2 weeks, gets it sent down, battery completely flat. I mean completely, like lights have been left on, not a drop in it. So you guarantee they're going to be phoning up in 2 hours time to see how we're getting on with it. It's going to take a couple of hours worth of charging. So yeah, it's going to be a good day. Alright, let's get into somebody's work and I'll show you what we got. Alright, let's show you what we got going on. The 3008 is all done. Picking the customer up in that in the morning, so yeah, she'll be happy. Transit, customer stated there it parks in a field and he's had a few mice get in there. We can't see anything really wrong, and all the fault codes are all there is no fault codes. The only thing we've got is starter enabled denied, you know, so not really sure what's going on with that one, so that'll take a bit of time. The Fiat with the lighting fault. We've got a body control module like that, and voltages coming backwards and forwards. That's a bit funny. So this is what we found on that. What we've got, so burnt out transistor type thing. So we're going to send that away, see if that can get that repaired. So we've had the Twingo in. Customers asked us to look at a throttle body fault. He's fitted a throttle body, fitted a potentiometer, didn't fix it. He's taken them back off, sent them back. Now we've got it back to a non-start, well, starts but doesn't rev up. It's looking like the throttle body's stuffed. So as he bought a cheap Chinese one, tried that one on there, and that didn't fix it. But we've got everything which is sort of alright on it. So, what else we got? I've got battery drain on a Cougar. Going to pull that one in a minute. And we have got the van, taking it out for a road test today. Misfire's gone. Well, cleaned the plugs, gave it a road test. Smokes a bit, but again, it's not been run. It's probably been ticking over for about 4 or 5 hours in its years, sat there. Exhaust has never got hot, etc. So bloke's coming in to paint that tomorrow. And then, yeah, we'll show you how that gets on. Right, let's get this battery drain done. Okay, so today's change, following on from the Kaizen board, we've done a bit of research on that last night, and we're going to have a list of days jobs. So they're the cars in. We can muddle them about. We don't really set a sort of vote of what we're going to do. We look at the jobs, see which one suits for the time scale we got. To-do list is going to be little jobs that need doing, you know, posting this away, doing an invoice up, etc. And then changes, so the car's end sort of side of it. If you think something what it needs doing, anyone can use that. Literally me, Christian, just put something down there and make sure they're done. So when we get a bit of time, we can make some changes to do. And today's jobs. So yeah, we can add things, add cars in, take cars off as it goes. So that's quite a quick little one. So yeah, there we go. Okay guys, end of Thursday, escort's in. He's coming down for that tomorrow. Got the Cougar in. That's all set up, ready for me to check the battery discharge tomorrow. We already know we've got one, but we haven't run really through it too much. I've actually gone back to the standard cam because, well, selfie stick, because it's a bit easier to do what I want to do. If I want to just show you that. So I think the gimbal's going to be all right for walking around, doing shots like that and flash stuff, but just the normal chatting crap, which I do. I think I'm just going to stick with this. So, right, let's get home, get in tomorrow, get my van painted, get a few of these finished up, have a good end to the week. So, we'll see you then. Okie dokie, we have got a Heimer in with indicators false. It's flashing all 4 indicators when you indicate left or right. So that all goes through the hazard warning switch. Stripped it all down, and it's actually giving out a signal for either side when you use the stalk. So we have got a fault on the stalk. So it's actually got a fault on the wipers as well. They won't turn off, but I suspect we've got some sort of water ingress or something in the stalk. So I don't think it's worth investigating the wipers until we've got a set of stalks for it. That might clear the pair of them. So I'm going to advise the customer to bring it back when the stalks are in. We'll just plug it in. If that fixes both, all well and good. If it doesn't, then we'll carry on. You know, what's the point of spending the customer's money, which is unlike me. When yeah, it could be that one thing could fix the lot. So right, let's get it back together because we've got all that stripped out. Get it back to the customer. Ta-da! Right, so we've been looking at this Ford Focus. It's got the battery drain on it. We checked everything through, stripped all the radio out, Bluetooth module out, and the normal sides, which it does. It wasn't really showing us anything on the main fuses. Traced it back to a lovely wired in tow bar. Look at that. That side. That side with erosion on a relay and all that lot's running. That I'm sure the customer's going to want me to make it better. They'll need a rewire or wiring in by somebody who knows what to do with tow bars, not by somebody who knows how to whack in relays and yeah, leave it all live. So that's that one done. So we've got the van being sign written. I'll show you a bit of that in a bit. And yeah, going to get back onto this transit, see what we can find. So let's get into it. Right guys, so last change of the week is going to be charger for my soldering iron. So when that runs out, when I've got my trolley with me, I have to walk from there over to there to plug it in. So I've moved it over to here. It'll be charged every night. That'll be the main thing. And then I can flick the batteries over and it will straight away be charged again that evening. So I think that's the best way to get it to work. But when it is over there, it's charging while I'm using the other battery. But I'm going to run with it, see how it goes. So I haven't showed you the soldering iron I do use, which let me show you that now. So Ryobi 18 volt doodah. 2 sets of batteries. They are aftermarket batteries, but I think that fast charge and 2 batteries is maybe 60 quid. I can't remember the price of that, but that I've seen. I've used butane, I've used electric. Yeah, use electric, butane. Butane ones are okay, they're lovely, but they do get quite hot. And yeah, it melts all the flux out straight away. and it has got an exhaust on it, so you're under a dash. They're a bit funny, but this one is. So yeah, so I want to take that to the car. It's obviously heating up. If it's heating up and you want to do something under a dash, you know, it's easy. It's safe, secure. You can put it down there. You know, you can have it on the floor. You do all your bits under there. It's fairly easy, you know, it's fairly flexible. You really want to get under there, you know, just do your bit. It's safe. And while you just twist another couple of wires together, you can put it in there. So yeah, it is actually a nice little bit of kit. So yeah, you're doing door wiring, you know, you've got somebody to put, if you're doing some wiring in there and you've got a butane one, you're trying to put it down, make sure it's not touching anything, you know, that is safe. You ain't going to get much better than that. So yeah, tried that out for a little while. Got quite a nice thick tip on it, heats up nicely. Yeah, so that's my doodah. So I've moved that onto the trolley now, that's on charge. So that's my last change of the week. Right guys, we've had the Escort sign written. It's coming back Monday to have another go over the yellow to make that a bit. I actually want to see the brush marks in it. Let me just spin that round, but still a bit of chalk on it and that. But I want people to know it's been done by hand. So yeah, you can see a lot of brush marks in the yellow. Obviously that's the one he's going to do 2 coats on. It's real thin, the old yellow. But you can't really, you know that it's been done by hand. But yeah, I don't want people thinking we've got vinyls on it. That is, it's not really for advertising, but it's the company van. So well, yeah, it's a show van, but I want people to know it's mine. So yeah, she's looking good. So yeah, well happy with that. So yeah, this is near enough on the road. I was going to take it out Sunday, but it needs to come back Monday to just give the yellow a spruce up. So right, let's show you what we've got outside. I don't think we've got a lot left. So yeah, waiting for an ECU to come back for that. What we got? Ooh, Kangoo dead. Fabio went for body control. This one's done, customer's picking it up. Waiting for a throttle body. This one's done. Need to get that one in next week. And that one's done. And yep, waiting for a body control module repair on that. So we've got 2 little cars down the end which have been pains, an alarm which isn't going off at all. So we're going to pull the siren out of that. Hopefully that will cure that, but we haven't seen it even do it. But you know, the Mercedes used to play about like that, so we'll pull that out for him. And an X-Trail with lights coming on, wipers not turning off, and the fans on constantly, all at the same time. But every time we've seen it, it's been perfect. But the customer come down and pick it up the other day to use it, and while he was here, it happened to him. So we told him to leave it there because we couldn't jump on it straight away because we had a few cars in. Gone back out the next day, it's perfect. So, another thing. Does anyone know about transits out there? Are there any transit gurus? Because I've got this, it will not start. And I can't see anything in there. Why? No fault codes. No fault codes in engine management or anything. Let me just show you. Let me show you what I've got in live data. So in live data, we get hardwired input. Yes, that does it when it's cranking. But what we've got is starter forbid. Starter motor relay enable forbidden. or bid done. There was something else. Yeah, start Andrew request over CAN network. Says yes and then goes off. So is anyone seen that? So I cannot see what is causing this issue. Got no fault codes in anything. As far as I can see, it hasn't got a AdBlue module. Looks to me like the AdBlue module is in the PCM. So I'm not really sure what's going on with that one. The customer does state that the AdBlue counts down, and when he fills it back up, it's all okay. So I don't think that's been deleted out of it. He just parked up, come back to it next morning. No, parked up, left it for a week in a field. Thought mice had got in there, but it's not giving me anything. So anyone know anything about these? Let me know, drop it down in the comments. Right guys, that's the end of the week. We're gonna get home. Got a couple of bits to do this weekend. But yeah, well happy with the van. Happy with a couple of changes and the gimbal and the mic. So yeah, I don't really like the using the gimbal while walking around doing this. So yeah, we might go back to this old selfie stick like we did last time. So yeah, thanks for watching guys. I will see you next Wednesday for the early part. And yeah, any suggestions for changes in your workshop? Because apart from people stopping phoning at 5 o'clock, Jesus. So yeah, let me know of any changes. I'll see you next week. Cheers guys.